There's no volume. It's no good. 30.
Order filled. Order filled.
Short nines for some reason.
Order filled.
I'm short eights again. I'm short eights. I'm still trying this short based off of the profile and not really off of the tape. I've scratched one, scratched another. Strong buying pressure here at 9. Buyers being absorbed. Tape is moving. 0-0 they stack. I get short again. Doesn't move. And now pulls 50. I got a foothold. Am I stopping for a scratch? Get a scratch. There's a floor and a shelling point at 1. Spoos is at 1 and 2 on the high. There's no profile for the day though. Buyers hit in again. 9 and 0 would be a good place to bid.
Order filled.
I'm long 9s finally. Strong buy pressure on tape and the kickback from the bids. I win that trade. Make a note of that. Timestamp 529 local value area low. Tick signal, tape signal, and pressure from buyers on the queue. They held the floor, and value was in my hands there. Tape dries up here. Sellers kick in. Not a lot of buy pressure at the high of day. I'm trying to catch short. Oh, I was trying to catch long. I pulled the order. It was quiet. Take note of that. It was quiet at 7 and 6 as value area high. That's a good indicator of getting short. I was short 8 at the end of the value area. I won that trade. That's a good trade. Make note of that too. It was just a mean reversion play on tape exhaustion.
Order filled.
I get long 8s. Yeah, I agree with it. It's the center of value. It's the center of value. It's a bit of a coin toss, but if I can get the cue to front run me, I can throw scratch in, which is what I did at 8s. Maybe that's a 5 out of 10 if the other two trades are 9s out of 10s. The bottom one at 0 is a 9 out of 10, the other one maybe an 8 out of 10. Really heavy
Order
buying
filled.
now. Play that. I get long into it. Yeah.
Order filled.
Another really good trade. Breakout trade on strong tape. Bid side. Now the ask stacks. Buyers hit in again. I'm short 7. Buyers are persisting, which is why I try to get out, but I lose. So I incorrectly called the top on something that didn't have a top. Make note of that too, because I have a reoccurring pattern where I like to front run a move that's very obviously going up, unidirectional moves, and I think I'm a genius for it. I should just take the free money. Tape, no. Now at 4 and 5 at highs, Schelling point highs. The strong bid, it's been a buyer's market. You can hear it in the ticks, slows down. There's a wall at 4 as well. Really strong buying here. You can hear it on the tape. Spoos at value. And then tape slows down on the bids.
Order
3,
filled.
I get short. I get short because tape stopped. Buyers hit again. The ask stuffs though. Then they start hitting in and I win that trade. That one's so good. That's another really good trade at value area high. Sellers are hitting in now, but value's not shifting. I already know what happens because I traded it. We're building a bit of a thick distribution up. Breakout buyers get absorbed this time. There's more selling present as well. At 2. Now sellers get absorbed at 4. So we're forming an auction between 4 and 1. They get absorbed too. I try to catch the long, but I'm left out in the rain. I think I immediately pull my order here. I got long at 3. No, I don't pull the order though. I should. Yeah, I scratch it. My order was left too long on the book. It wasn't a good bid. Buyers are hitting more and more, and they're getting less results every time. 4 is still holding.
Order filled.
Short 3s. I lose 3s. I lost that trade. On the cue pulling, not the tape hitting. Buyers hit again, and they're just getting absorbed. You can hear it. The ask stacks. I get long 3s. I disagree with that trade. Yeah, I get long 3s. Yeah, you can hear buyers trying to hit and they're not making any progress. And then, boom, right, lower. So I don't agree with that at all. More buyers here.
Order filled.
On long fours. Shelling point reversion here on excess. Quiet tape. Ask is lifting anyway. Buyers in control now. They flip the bid. They flip the ask. Win that trade. That was another really good trade. Like 4 and 5 and 6 are excess, right? So more buying, defending fours, thickening out the profile. SPOO's value shifting higher. Sellers are hitting now. Buyers are getting absorbed. 3 ticks of buying, they got absorbed. I'm trying to get short here if I can, because we're in the node now. I'm going to pull my order if I can. I get short 5s. I get out for a scratch, because we're in the node, and buyers are hitting it at 6. I'm not going to say there's a good chance of reversion. I'm just going to watch the tape. Buyers stack. I'm long 5s. I heard them bidding it up. It could have traversed the node. SPOO's is at they spam the tape right there. SPOO's is still at value, so that's why I was hesitant to go for a continuation short, even though it crossed my mind.
Order filled.
I'm long 4s. I'm going out for a scratch. Value shifting lower. Ask is hitting it. Bids get absorbed on the tape. They can't crack 6 though, so value is still between 6 and 2. I'm long 5s. I'm short 5s. I'm losing this trade. I should have taken a scratch here. And also the context of the narrative was that we were 6 and 7 were low volume nodes, and 5 and 2 were the thicker parts and SPOO's at value. Make note of that. It's a poor trade. It just is. Simply because of that, right? I told you 6 and 2 was value, and it's still a buyer's market. You can hear it on the tape. Like, I don't know why I went short. Maybe because I saw price shifting lower. That's like throwing free money away on the street. So she hits again, bids. They defend 3s. 6 is a shelling point.
Order filled.
I'm short 6 again. I'm trying the same trade. This LVN break. There's pressure there now though the ask isn't following. You can hear it on the tape, but there's no pressure on the ask. I'm trying to give it leg room. It just doesn't look like they want to stack the queue. I get out for a scratch. That was a good scratch. And then right there at 6, you can hear them hitting into the tape, tick, 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 sellers, and they get absorbed big time. buyers hit up to 4. Shelling point was 3, I believe. They really stack it there. We're back into value. Big rally. Buyers take over here. Tape dries up and it slows down. Ask holds. They start hitting. 3 is a good short. Especially because the movement upwards is unidirectional through the value area. So there's a shelling point. There's a game theory set up that it's more optimal to defect at the end of a move than it is to stay and participate. They hit it again.
Order filled.
I'm chasing longs here. I'm long 3. I get out for a scratch. Tape is super quiet now. No buyers. We're down 3. Looks like an inversion. Buyers start to hit again. Ask holds. Down to 4. VPOC. They lighten on little tape. 2's big spot on the ask. They spam it again. The sellers really stack. They push it down 3 ticks. I'm looking for a shelling point return pullback here because of how fast the tape moved down, and on no tape either, it just threw up effectively. They're hitting, and they can't move this 5 at the low. They're continuing to hit here. They got absorbed. They went quiet now. Bids respond. Askers stack at 4. They don't want to give it up. And they pull like 3-4 ticks at 950. I don't know if it was news or what. Bunch of breakout trading now. I'm going to try to catch a long here at 0. I get in at the wrong turn. I'm giving it some leg room. Put my stop in. The ask spoofs. They're trying to hit it. If the tape sustains, they'll break it, but
Order filled.
I got out for a scratch and flipped short because she slowed up. Wasn't enough momentum for a breakout. I'm trying to get short again because they keep absorbing him. I'm short 1s. Value area high. My stop's in. They absorb the ask. I win that trade. That's a really good trade. Make note of that. I like it a lot. It's a value area high short on inside tape being blown out. And so I chased along here and I got out for a scratch. And I realized it looked like I was going to be wrong. And then I flipped short and scratched again out of management. And then I scratched again. And then I won the last one finally. So it was like 2-3 scratches. It was 2 scratches and then a win. I'm really happy with that trade. I'm chasing short here at 2. Oh, yeah. I get out for a scratch.
Order filled.
I'm long 2. They start letting up, and then they hit again on the ask. I get out for a scratch, which is good. The bid was thick, but I didn't want to stay in. Sellers are hitting now. 5 and 6 with a shelling point. I should clear my tape here. Spoo's still at value. I think I have the spoos on 36 on accident. It looks to be that way. They can't break the edge of the profile. We're forming a distribution in the thin spots again. Like 6 months ago, I called that skating when price would hang out around there. I'm long 2s. Sellers are hitting and they can't what's it called? Offer? Lift the offer. They can't hit the bid. Yeah. They can't hit the bid lower. You can hear it on the tape. There's a spoof at 1, like 154 on the ask, and it just pulled them long twos. Buyers start hitting, but they can't move price either. I get out for a scratch.
Order filled.
I don't know what I'm doing here. It's a value trade. I got out for a scratch, I think. Yeah, I have to go back because I'm throwing away money. It's not funny.
Order filled.
I get short because they're hitting and they can't really lift on the ask, on the bid. You can hear the ticks. So price got thicker. But lifting again. Q jumps from 90 to 40 on the ask. It looks like I'm going to lose this trade. Bidders start hitting in. And then they spoof. The bid spoofs 70 contracts. It jumps from 30 to 100 back down to 42. And then it pulls. I get out for a scratch. I think I explode on the tape here in a second because of how fast she's moving. Like it doesn't even hit my stop because we'd rally like 3 ticks. Okay, I'm short 1 at the high again. Sell pressure and excess on inside prints. The tape is pretty normalized. I think I didn't even scratch that. It just disappeared, which means the Q pulled too fast for me to see, I think. Now some strong buying here. Thick Q. Lightens by 50 though. Sellers hit again. Not enough pressure for a momentum breakout, unfortunately. I'm short 1. The ask stuffs. It looks like I have that one and I win it, but I don't really care. I go. So that was the edge of value reversion play.
Order filled.
Off of a tape. I'm short 2s. And then the tape just fires off on the bid, like tick, 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 tick. And so I immediately try to get a scratch in. The ask sticks is 100 contracts. I pull my order, and then I lose the trade. They never fill me anyways, but I mean, they just start twapping higher like crazy. The ES is rallying.
Order
You can't see it because
filled.
I accidentally aggregated my tick size. Yeah, this is what happens. It's 0. I put in an order, and either the bid ask is moving too fast or the platform glitches out. I'm 3 ticks offside immediately. It's just rallying, rallying, rallying. I try to put another order in, and price is quite literally 3 ticks away from me.
Order
So
filled.
it's either platform error or liquidity issue. It wasn't news.
Yo.
I most likely think it's a platform error. Well, it looks like they enlarged the distribution there, so it might have been liquidity. But it really didn't look that illiquid at all. And then I accidentally get in for size twice. So there were 3 trades
Order
there
filled.
that were either my fault or they weren't my fault. It was a platform glitch. I kind of need to know that, though. That's never happened to me before. You know, buyers start hitting like crazy.
Order filled.
And I'm trying to catch a long here. It said order filled. I mean, she's just going. I'm chasing longs here, but they're filling me on the wrong side. I don't know if I want them, or I think I hit another long right there. You know, I don't like
Order
that move.
filled.
And then I get short there, and it fills me 2-3 ticks higher.
Yo.
And it immediately closes. Looking back on it, I played it correctly. Speed of tape. You can hear buyers hit now, and they're not getting anywhere. She's normalizing. Spoos is normalizing too. Like I said, the incentive to defect becomes higher. They're hitting now, and the ask won't lift. I think I try to get short here.
Order filled.
I get short here. She stacks, forming a standard distribution now most likely. Every time, I'll compile the notes, but after a rally, she'll form a distribution a lot of times, and just sop everything up.
Order filled.
I got short 7s and won that trade. I'm short 8s. Into buying though. 8's also a floor, 9's a bit of a shelling point. I should take a scratch here. The tape is too fast for me to get out. I lose this trade. They're defending 8s over 9s. Maybe because somebody's stop is at 9, I don't know. They're hitting into 7s on ask. The ask spoofs, and then it stacks. So it was more just a stack. It looks like I'm short 8. I'm trying to be short
Order
8.
filled.
I'm short 8. In the 9. Sell pressure. A really aggressive response at 8. Most likely to protect 9 and hold the auction higher. So it looks like I'm in a losing trade. I took a breakout. I make note of that I took a breakout trade after this big price discovery move when volume in the spoos of the indexes typically normalizes. I think it doesn't matter what I think. I'll mention it. I'll write it down so I can talk about it later. So I'm short 8s on this breakout, and I kind of realized the grave mistake, this breakout trade I took. Make note of that it was a poor trade. They were defending 9s. For the majority of the day, they were defending value between 6 and 2 at the lower side of the distribution. It was a buyer's market. You could hear it on the tape, and I took a breakout short. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. So I gave free money away for no reason, really. Okay, sellers hit again. I get short again. Same trade. I think it's the tape I hear in the absence of buyers that drives me to do that. You can hear him taking out now. You know, that's a really... I get out for a scratch. She's quiet now.
Order filled.
I get short again because I think it's value shifting. And I was correct, it is value shifting, but it's most likely shifting upwards after defending the Schelling point, the low volume node. Really big absorption of buyers here, and then we start to see a step in from sellers, but it's too late, they rally it. Eventually, I was going to say absorption, but they pushed higher. Makers are willing to provide liquidity on the ask between 5 and 6 into aggressive buying, defending 5 and 6, which is another Schelling point because high of days right there, and the SPOOS is back to 1. It's not hitting high of days anymore. It's not rallying. The ask is hitting now. You can hear it on the tape. Either platform lag or slow response from sellers. They're not really willing to trade at lower prices.
Order filled.
I'm long 6. I finally got the message, I think. You can hear them hitting the ask too, and the bid, I mean, and she really doesn't want to do anything. I get out for a strange scratch. She slowed down. Tape. 1 tick, 2 ticks. 6 is value. 7's technically value. I'm just taking scratches here. Market making trades. The momentum for the most part is gone for now. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's excess at 4. Breakout buyers pile in. Q lightens up on the ask. Sellers start hitting. They can't break 4s. Liquidity thickens on the ask. She lifts. She breaks down.
Order filled.
I'm short 5. After tape goes quiet, the ask at 4 held. I forgot there's news at 10 and I lose the trade. Breakout buyers again. The Q both sides lightens up at 10. I realize it's 10 o'clock, so I close the trade. I'm waiting for this big news event. SPOOS is in price discovery, and not much of anything is happening. She's lagging now compared to SPOOS. Bids hit and they can't lift. They're just getting really absorbed bad. Schelling points at 6, unless they make a new auction. I get my goodness, I get short and immediately put offside. 10 a.m. open. That was definitely news. I need an alarm, like desperately. I need an alarm. I think that's it.